Developments on Woonsocket's deadly bank shooting. The accused gunman's attorneys just made tonight's deadline to file the necessary paperwork with the appeals court. Jason Pleu's lawyers are fighting to keep him in state custody to try and avoid the death penalty. Eyewitness News reporter Steve Nielsen joins us now live with all the details.
Eyewitness News confirmed with Jason Pleu's attorneys today their brief has been submitted to the U.S. Court of Appeals. They just barely made the deadline to file, and Pleu's trying to stay in state custody to avoid the death penalty. But in this brief filed by the prosecution yesterday, it says Pleu's arguments don't even come close to meeting legal standards. This Citizens Bank in Woonsocket is where 42-year-old father David Main was killed while trying to deposit money last September. Jason Pleau is accused of shooting Main in the back of the head. Pleau is currently in state custody. A federal judge ordered Rhode Island officials to transfer him to federal custody where Pleau could face the death penalty. But the U.S. Court of Appeals granted a stay of that decision. That basically means for now, Pleau remains under Rhode Island authority. Pleu's attorneys argue he should stay in state custody because Governor Lincoln Chafee refused to turn him over to the feds. Chafee's allowed to do that under a federal act, but in the brief filed by the prosecution, they say the act is worthless because of the supremacy clause in the U.S. Constitution. Now that briefs have been filed by both the defense and prosecution, the U.S. Court of Appeals will hear arguments on July 28th to decide if Pleau will stay in state custody or head to the feds. Pleu's accused conspirators Kelly Marie LaJoy and Jose Santiago also face federal murder and robbery charges. I'm Steve Nielsen, Eyewitness News.